Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in Jay's Vlogs. Okay, it's been a while I've done any vlogging around my kitchen area, and the reason I'm at my kitchen area today is because I just want to show you a very simple trick on how to use the air fryer to do simple stuff like soft tahu and so on. So let's get going. So as you can see here, this is actually 20 pieces of small tahu. Well, it's 5 divided into 4 pieces, so there's a total of 20. I know it looks a bit very horrifying here, but trust me, I did very small addition to it. So let me just explain to you what did I do. So right now I have actually included turmeric and salt into this, just a little bit, not much, but maybe turmeric went a bit slightly extra, but that's totally fine because there's no issues at all with that. And now let's see what did I do with the air fryer before I put this into the air fryer basket. So this is the air fryer basket, and as you can see it looks a bit shiny here, and the reason for that is because I've actually taken a small amount of tissue and then I've actually poured a bit of cooking oil in it, and I've wiped around inside here, even the sides and so on, because that's gonna help the soft tahu cooked. Yeah, so let me now put all the tahus into the basket. Okay guys, so as you can see here, the soft tahus are now in the air fryer basket. Sorry if it's a bit dark. Okay, and I'm going to air fry it, and the temperature to air fry the soft tahu is 190 degrees with 12 minutes of timer to air fry it. So let me set it to 190 first, and yeah, that's 190. This is 180, this is 200, so between is 190. Good maths. So let me put in this, and of course, most importantly, don't forget to plug in this plug and turn it on first before you turn on the timer. And that's how you actually air fry the soft tahu in an air fryer. Now while waiting the 12 minutes, let me share with you how do you do maybe like a meat, for example like a chicken. Let me share with you right now how to do it. Alright, so like just now when you saw I did the soft tahu mixed with the turmeric and the salt, I think you can call that like a basic of marination a bit. So that's what you should do with the chicken as well. So you can season it with salt and pepper, and let's say if you want a bit on the spice, you want a bit spicy, and you want to put a bit of spice into it, so you can put anything, like for instance maybe like a chili powder, or maybe even you want to put like a BBQ powder, anything, let it be anything as long as the marination is your style. So once you're done marinating it, of course you should leave it around like few hours, maybe 2 or more. And once you are ready to put it inside the air fryer basket, do remember to actually massage the chicken meats with some cooking oil. The recommended time on online when I saw it was 200 degrees of Celsius along with 15 minutes of time to air fry it completely. And they did also mention that you need to flip the meat upside down once it's halfway, so let's say around like the 8th or the 7th minute, you need to take out the basket and flip over the meat. That's one thing. And the other thing is that you need to preheat the air fryer about 5 minutes in 200 degrees Celsius, just to make sure the heat is already there and the meat doesn't take much time to absorb the existing heat inside the basket. And in my experience, what did I face the other day was I accidentally put the chicken with the marination inside the basket before preheating the basket. So what did I do? I take out all the meat and I put in the empty basket again, but it already had the marination liquid inside it. I can't take it off, so I just put it inside. I air fried the empty basket at 200 degrees for 5 minutes, and what happened was marination liquid got burned and there was an unpleasant smell coming out from the air fryer, so I was kind of a bit scared looking into that particular situation. I don't want to ruin my chicken, so I did turn down the temperature to 180 and I put in at 15 minutes time, and at the 7th minute I flip over my meat upside down 180 degrees. 180 degree flipping upside down, not the 180 degree temperature, don't be confused with that. So the temperature was at 180 degrees and I did flip it over at 180 degrees once it reaches the 7th minute, and it was completely fine. The whole meat was cooked and the flavor, everything was there, so I was completely satisfied while eating it. And another fun fact, I can say another extra tip for you guys, the remaining marination liquid that you guys might have once you take out all the meat, don't forget to pour it on top of the meat when you put it inside the basket. That can be helpful to add a bit more flavor on top of the meat when you're taking it out and when you're flipping it over. And now let's check back the tahu. And by the way, if you guys are wondering why do I have to give some oil when we are talking about air fryer, well, that's because to make the meat or whatever you're air frying a bit juicier. You see, in the soft tahu, it's already soft, so it has a water base inside it, so it's a bit watery by nature. But what happens is when you air fry, the thing becomes very hard. Maybe on the side edges it could be like extremely hard to eat, and it may not be completely pleasant to eat by some people. So for that, you can actually put a bit of oil to make it a bit on the soft side to retain a bit of the juiciness a bit. And another thing, soft tahus can easily stick into the air fryer basket if you don't put in a bit of the moisturization down there. So do remember to put in some oil when you're using this kind of air fryer basket when it comes to this kind of soft tahus or meat. And when I talk about the moisturization, that applies to the meat also, or not, your meat might be stick into the air fryer basket as well. So now let's check out the tahu. Okay, let's open it. There we go. I think my phone camera is a bit making the colors look a bit pop because it's not that yellowish to my naked eyes, but through the camera lens, yeah, it is yellowish. And that's it. I've already fried my soft tahu in the air fryer, and you can try that too if you have one. And if you don't have one air fryer and if you wish to buy, do check out the online platform, guys. You might find really good deals at this point of time. That's all for this video, guys. I know it's a short one, but I just wanted to give you some tips on air frying. That's all. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and share this particular video. Subscribe to Simply J for more tips and tricks, vlogs, reaction, blah blah blah. I catch you in the next one. Bye bye.